Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. In this video, we'll learn about the concept and formulae on the topic profit, loss and discount. This topic is an important topic for many competitive examinations like SSC, UPSC, railways, banking, etc. Profit, loss and discount questions are asked every year in bank and SSC exam. These questions are also asked under data interpretation. Since questions based on this topic are most frequently asked in competitive exams, it makes sense to understand the concept well. These questions are the ones where marks can be scored easily if practiced well. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notifications as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. To understand the concept of profit and loss, there are a few basic terms that have to be understood clearly. Cost price. Cost price is the money paid by the shopkeeper to acquire goods from the manufacturer. Selling price. The price at which the goods are sold to the buyers is its selling price. Profit or gain. Whenever a person sells an article at a price greater than its cost price, then he is said to have made a profit or gain. Loss. Whenever a person sells an article at a price less than its cost price, then the shopkeeper suffers a loss. Now let's understand all this with an example. So cost price is the money paid by the shopkeeper to acquire goods from the manufacturer. So the shopkeeper pays some money to acquire goods from the manufacturers. That amount is the cost price. Now he sells these goods to his customers at some price. That price is known as the selling price. The price at which the goods are sold to the buyers is the selling price. Now let's suppose that the cost price is rupees 100. Now the shopkeeper sells the goods to his customers at rupees 110. Clearly here you can see that he bought the goods for 100 rupees and he is now selling it for 110 rupees. So clearly he is making rupees 10 profit. So here whenever a profit is being made, selling price will be greater than the cost price. Now supposing the shopkeeper is selling the goods at rupees 80. Now here clearly you can see that he bought the goods at rupees 100 and he is selling it at rupees 80. So he is making rupees 20 loss. He is suffering a loss of rupees 20. So whenever there is a loss, the selling price is less than the cost price. Now let's learn how to calculate profit percent and loss percent. One thing you have to know is that profit percent or loss percent is always calculated on the cost price. Now the formula to calculate profit percent is equal to profit divided by cost price multiplied by 100. Now in this example, profit is rupees 10, cost price is rupees 100. Substituting these values in the formula, we get 10 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, which is 10%. So profit percent is 10% in this transaction. Now the formula to find loss percent is loss divided by cost price multiplied by 100. Here the loss is rupees 20 and cost price is rupees 100. So substituting these values in the formula, we get loss percent is equal to 20 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, which is 20%. So loss percent is 20% in this transaction. Here are a few important formulae on profit and loss. Gain is equal to selling price minus cost price. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Gain percent is equal to gain multiplied by 100 divided by cost price. Loss percentage is equal to loss multiplied by 100 divided by cost price. Selling price is equal to 100 plus gain percent divided by 100 multiplied by cost price. Selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent divided by 100 multiplied by cost price. If an article is sold at a gain of say 25%, then selling price is equal to 125% of cost price. Since there's a gain of 25%, it will be 125%. So selling price is equal to 125% of cost price. Now this you can find out using this formula also. Here substitute gain percent as 25. So 100 plus 25 is 125. 125 divided by 100 means 125%. 125% of cost price. So selling price is 125% of cost price. Now, if an article is sold at a loss of say 25%, then selling price is equal to 75% of cost price. Now, since this 25% is a loss, so here it will be 75% of cost price. Now here, this you can find out from this formula. Substitute 25, uh, substitute 25% here for loss percent. Then 100 minus 25 is 75. 75 divided by 100 is nothing but 75%. So 75% of cost price. Selling price is 75% of price. So whenever there is a gain of 25%, let's say 25%, then selling price will be 125% of cost price. Whenever there's a loss of say 25%, then selling price will be 75% of cost price. Learn all these formulae clearly. These formulae will help you to solve problems on the topic profit and loss. Here are a few more formulae on profit and loss. If A sells an article to B at a gain or loss of M% and B sells it to C at a gain or loss of N%, then the resultant profit or loss percent is given by M plus N plus Mn divided by 100, where M or N is negative if it indicates a loss, otherwise it is positive. For example, if A sells an article to B at a gain of M%, then here M will be plus M. Supposing it was a loss of M%, then here you have to write minus M. Similarly, if B sells the article to C at a gain of N%, then here it will be plus N. If it is loss of N%, here it will be minus N. When two different articles are sold at the same selling price, getting a gain of X% on the first and loss of X% on the second, then the overall loss percent in the transaction is given by X by 10 the whole squared percent. Now observe here that two different articles are sold at the same selling price, and the gain percent in the first transaction and the loss percent in the second transaction is the same. In such a case, the overall loss percent in the transaction is given by X by 10 the whole squared percent. Remember that in such questions there is always a loss. Now let's understand the concept of discount. For that we have to first understand a few basic terms. Marked price. A shopkeeper knows that his customers are going to bargain with him. So to avoid the loss due to bargaining by the customer and to get a profit over the cost price, the shopkeeper increases the cost price by a certain value. This increase in value over the cost price is known as the markup. And the increased price that is cost price plus markup, is called the marked price or printed price or list price of the goods. Now, if goods are sold at marked price, then selling price is equal to marked price. Discount. Discount is a concession given by the shopkeeper to the customer. It is an amount that reduces the marked price and gives us the selling price. Discount is calculated on the basis of marked price. So discount is equal to marked price minus selling price. Now let's understand all this with the help of an example. Now a shopkeeper buys an article from the manufacturer, say at rupees 100. So this rupees 100 is the shopkeeper's cost price. Now he does not want to sell the article at rupees 100 because he wants to make some profit. So let's say he sells the article at rupees 120. Then definitely he'll be making a profit of 20 rupees. But he knows that the customer will not be satisfied buying at rupees 120. They'll either bargain or will not buy the buy the article from the shopkeeper. So what he does is he increases the cost price by a certain value, say rupees 50. Now rupees 50 is the markup to get the marked price. So cost price plus markup will give us the marked price, that is 100 plus 50 is 150 rupees. 150 is the marked price. Now he marks the price of the article as rupees 150. Then he announces a sale saying that he is going to give a discount of rupees 30 on the article. So the selling price now will be rupees 120. That is marked price minus discount is the selling price. That is 150 minus 30 is 120. So the customer will be buying the article at rupees 120. Now the shopkeeper is also happy, the customer is also happy. The shopkeeper is happy because his cost price is rupees 100 and he's selling the article at rupees 120, so he's getting a profit of rupees 20. Now the customer is happy because the marked price on the of the article is rupees 150, but he is paying only rupees 120. That is, he is getting a discount of rupees 30. So he feels he has saved rupees 30. So customer also is happy. So remember all these terms. The shopkeeper buys an article from the manufacturer at the cost price. Then he increases the cost price by a certain value, which is the markup. Cost price plus markup gives the marked price. Now the shopkeeper gives a discount of some amount and sells the article at the selling price. So marked price minus discount is the selling price. Now one thing here you have to remember is that the markup is on the cost price, whereas the discount is on the marked price. Now let's find out what is the discount percent in this transaction. Now the formula to find discount percent is equal to discount divided by marked price and multiplied by 100. You know that discount is calculated on marked price. So discount divided by marked price multiplied by 100. Now in this transaction the discount is rupees 30 and marked price is rupees 150. Substituting these values in the formula here, we get discount percent is equal to 30 divided by 150 multiplied by 100, which is 20%. So discount percent is 20%. Hope you have understood the concept of discount here. Here are a few important formulae which will help you to solve problems on the topic discount. Marked price is equal to cost price plus markup. Marked price is equal to cost price plus percent markup of cost price. Selling price is equal to marked price minus discount. If there is no discount, then marked price has to be assumed equivalent to selling price. That is, marked price is equal to selling price. Discount percent is equal to discount divided by marked price multiplied by 100. Now you know that discount is calculated on the marked price. So always remember that discount percent will be equal to discount divided by marked price multiplied by 100. Discount is equal to discount percent of marked price. Selling price is equal to 100 minus discount percent divided by 100 multiplied by marked price. Now, supposing an article is sold at a discount of say 25%, then selling price will be equal to 75% of the marked price. Now you can understand this if you substitute 25 for discount percent, then selling price will be equal to 100 minus 25 divided by 100 multiplied by marked price. That is 100 minus 25 is 75. 75 by divided by 100 is nothing but 75%. So 75% of marked price. Selling price will be equal to 75% of marked price. Now supposing an article is sold at a discount of say 30%, then selling price will be equal to 70% of the marked price. Hope you have understood this. Now if two successive discounts on an article are m% and n% respectively, then a single discount equivalent to the two successive discounts will be equal to m plus n minus mn divided by 100%. If D1, D2, D3 are percentage of successive discounts on the marked price, then selling price is equal to marked price multiplied by 1 minus D1 by 100 multiplied by 1 minus D2 by 100 multiplied by 1 minus D3 by 100. This is nothing but selling price is equal to marked price multiplied by 100 minus D1 by 100 multiplied by 100 minus D2 by 100 multiplied by 100 minus D3 by 100. Now memorize all these formulae because these formulae will help you to solve problems on the topic discount. Let's now learn about dishonest dealers and faulty weights, which is an important topic under profit and loss. Dishonest dealers and faulty weights is an important topic in profit and loss, and questions on this topic are generally asked in all competitive exams. So let's understand the meaning of dishonest dealers and faulty weights. Generally, the value of a false scale or false weight is lower than the true scale or true weight. So, the dishonest shopkeeper gains by giving lesser quantity of goods to the customer. For example, a customer wants to buy 1 kg of sugar from the shopkeeper. Now, this shopkeeper is a dishonest shopkeeper. Instead of using the true weight of 1 kg to sell 1 kg of sugar to the customer, what he does is he uses a false weight of say 800 grams. So now the customer is selling only 800 grams of sugar to the customer. So the shopkeeper is selling only 800 grams of sugar to the customer. Now the customer thinks he is buying 1 kg of sugar from the shopkeeper, but actually he is getting only 800 grams of sugar, but he pays for 1 kg of sugar to the shopkeeper. Thus, the dishonest shopkeeper gains by giving lesser quantity of goods to the customer. Now let's understand the meaning of a dishonest dealer or dishonest shopkeeper. A dishonest dealer is one who claims to sell his products in welfare of the customer, but either he uses false weights or he marks up the price too high and then gives discount to attract customers. Here are a few formulae which will help you to solve problems on the topic dishonest dealers and faulty weights. If a trader professes to sell his goods at cost price but uses false weights, then gain percent is equal to error divided by true weight minus error multiplied by 100. This is nothing but gain percent is equal to error divided by faulty weight multiplied by 100. Now you should know that error is nothing but true weight minus false weight. Also, true weight minus error is nothing but false weight. A trader uses faulty weights and sells his goods at a gain or loss of X percent. Then the overall gain percent G is given by 100 plus G divided by 100 plus X is equal to true weight divided by false weight. Now here G is the overall gain percent and X is gain or loss percent. Now if the trader is getting a gain, then it will be 100 plus X in the formula. Supposing there is a loss for the trader, then it will be 100 minus X in the formula. Also, if the trader is selling his goods at cost price, then he won't be having any gain or loss. So put X is equal to 0 if he is selling the goods at cost price. A shopkeeper uses false scale for purchasing and selling an article. He cheats the seller by X percent while purchasing an article from him, and while selling the same article, he cheats the customer by Y percent. Then G is equal to 100 plus X multiplied by 100 plus Y divided by 100 minus 100%. Here G is nothing but the overall gain percent. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept. Please do watch all our videos on solved problems on profit, loss and discount for better understanding. Please do watch our video on solved problems on profit and loss. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.